Checkity check. Alrighty, welcome back to this wonderful series. My name is Jakob, and we are in. What are we doing? We are exploring, investigating the wonderful book Modern Chord Progressions. And today we're going to look at page 30, starting, I think, on the fifth progression here, which Ted so lovingly puts in the key of D flat. Wonderful. We got this. 3, 4. My own resolution here. And let's take a look. We got a D6 or D flat 6. Melody sliding way up there to a B minor 7. Melody sliding down to the 9. E minor 7. Nothing too tricky. Now this A flat 9. Notice Ted gives us these optional notes, the hollow notes, which we can bring in at our own leisure or inclination. Then Ted so wonderfully takes us to the key of A. 3, 4. That's a fun one. Let's talk about it. That A6 up to the major 7, F sharp minor 7 down to F sharp minor 9, B minor 7 adding a 6 or a 13, E9 down to the root. And you got to think about how you want to grab that E9, right? I'm grabbing it middle index ring pinky. And then how are you going to get that root note, right? I'm using the knuckle right here on my index to get that. Of course, you could do something like this, or you could just change fingerings, but use the quote-unquote fifth finger technique, which is using these knuckles on whatever finger it's needed to be used on, and resolve. Play it one more time. It's and of course, Ted naturally brings us back to the key of D flat to get our ears used to disparate keys, right? That's the quote-unquote the tritone away, or the no, pardon me. It's not the tritone away. It's a what would we call it? We would call it a diminished fourth away, right? It's D flat is the diminished fourth of A, but who cares? For some reason I do. Anyway, here we go. We're in D flat. We get this. Oh, why are you going to do that to us? So look at that thing. Ted. Now sometimes you are just going to find some stretches in here that are just absurd, right? Now that one's pretty out there, right? This thing. So we're reaching all the way up to the root, dropping down to the flat 7 of E flat, and down to an A13, resolve to D flat. Trying it again. 3, 4. Tough. One more time. 3, 4. Keeping it in the key of D flat here. A 1, 2, a 3, 4. I like this one. That's a nice one, right? We've got this, just a triad here, adding the 6, B flat minor 9, melody going up to the minor 3rd. This E flat minor 7, you get movement to the 5th and the flat 7. A flat 7, dropping down to the 9. Ooh, trying to make it pretty here. Let's see if I can do that without talking. 3, 4. Error. Gotta fix it. Can you get them crystal clear, right? You want to get everything crystal clear. easiest guitar key, but hey, it's good for the ears, it's good for the hands, it's good for our orientation on the instrument. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, very cool here. So this progression's interesting. We got a D flat triad, this B flat minor 9 with the 5th in the bass. Now look at this thing, this what he's calling an E flat minor 7. This is cool. You've got like so. Like that. We've got the 5th, the root, the minor 3rd, and the root. And then the flat 7 comes in. And look at this situation here. We've got this going on. We're going. And he's saying we can drop down and resolve. He says the X's form an A flat 13. So we're going from an A flat 11 situation down to A flat 13, down to D flat major 7. Let's try this all again. 3, 4. Oh, one more time. 3, 4. That's a fun one. One more time. Just noticing myself, I need to think a bit more in the D flat key. One more time, then we're going to call it a day. Not exactly, but we're going to call it. Because I got a B somewhere. One more time. D flat for fun. D flat. Oh, one more time for fun. D flat. B flat minor 9. E flat minor 7. A 11. 13. That's an A flat, pardon me. Alright, I gotta go because I have an appointment, so I gotta go. But wouldn't you like to have an appointment with me? Give me a call, we can have an appointment.